Hey guys, Boostmaster here. I am in the middle of nowhere because I'm scouting to build a new trail. Yes, that's right everyone. I've actually been wanting to do it for a couple years, but I never really pulled the trigger. I decided, you know what, I think now's a good time. Everyone's building something, so we should really build something. It'll be totally sick. And I think I found the spot too. Just look at how nice and open it is. It's actually fairly clear. And I'm excited to say this will be a public trail for everyone to come and ride. The location of this trail will be in the Ledgeview Trail Network in Abbotsford, BC. There's lots of nice, beautiful, big trees sparsed about. I love it, it looks beautiful. And I think we can really make something here. So what I'd really like to make is kind of like a flowy jump trail. Kind of inspired a bit by our jump trail De Plow, where there's some nice big jumps, but De Plow is just kind of a straight line with some nice long and low jumps, some good stuff. But I really want to make like a trail with a bit of everything. Berms, I want to make it skinny. So the next day I came back with a couple friends, Josh and Wesley. I showed them the area. There's a lot of possibilities for routes out here, so we'll decide some of this later. The first step is to scout the whole area and get a general feel of how we want the layout of our trail. Did I just find my my log ride here? Ooh, look at this thing. It's a nice burly one, I like it. So we're gonna start our trail in this area here. And to get to it, we're gonna branch off from an already existing trail. Yeah.
Some cool, fast, like maybe some tight S-berms.
Yeah.
A little bit more flow. Fast, flowy, maybe a little gnarly downhill trail, and I think that's what we could build here.
And it is time to get to work cleaning the area and starting on some berms. So as of now, we pretty much have the first quarter of the trail all planned out. So you'll be seeing how that all plays out in the next number of videos. So we're building some sweet S-berms. Getting rid of all the organic. We're gonna build this berm nice and big. I would say we got some pretty decent progress on day one for only doing a couple hours. Okay guys, let's take a look at what we've got so far. All right guys, just 1 second. I gotta stop and update you guys on something. I don't know if you could tell, but this footage was not recent. This was actually filmed in June of 2020. And here I am uploading it 3 years later. What the heck is going on? Let me just quickly explain here. So I had a concussion in March of 2020. I was getting a lot better. I thought I could do trail building and get back to normal by June of 2020 when I'm finally building this trail. Turns out, not really, I was wrong. After the filming of this video, I got a pretty bad setback from my concussion and I felt absolutely terrible. I could not keep building. I waited until that winter to finally return back to building again. Slowly but surely since then, I've been working on this trail, and the reason I'm finally now uploading this video is because I have about 5 videos I'm now going to be uploading consecutively in a row, just because I wanted to work with that kind of momentum and hype and start to release these closer to when the trail is actually finished and ready to ride. And I'm really excited to show you this whole trail, which by the way is called Boost and Roost, but otherwise, let's get back to the video. We've got some good progress on some berms here. Got a berm there. Sorry, berm there. Yeah, we got this tree in the way. So this tree actually fell down yesterday. I just had an arm around it, kind of putting some weight down on it, but then it just decided to give way. I guess it was pretty rotten there. So we can use this for a berm. How about that? We're thinking we'll stick that log in the berm right over there. In terms of the starting point, this is what we've got so far. We just got this little kind of roller. Berm. Oh. Berm, it's gonna be pretty sick. Roller, maybe I can bring this down. Oh, I broke it. This will help out with our berm. Got my trusty McLeod. So what we'd really like to do for making like the top surface layer is get down to the good dirt like this. It's like clay, a little bit more golden brown. It's really nice. That's the kind of dirt we want to pack with from out of this berm, you know, roller. I've been thinking, how about a little jump, a little lip, kind of like a hip to the left. It'll be small because it'll still be the first jump in the whole line. A little hip to the left, making use of this kind of natural left-hand angled terrain here. So much stinging nettle. Let's see how it rolls. Oh yeah! So sick. Roller, roller, jump. Sweet dudes. So my friends and I came back and we started to really properly shape up these berms. What'd be cool is if we could do it where we don't need to pedal.
Exactly, yeah.
Or like even hit the brakes, but like, well, maybe that's pushing it, but just not pedal.
Yeah.
So I was clearing away some of this, so we gotta get rid of this. But then I was thinking,
Yeah.
and we go that way, right? And we can like berm here, I figure, like berm to the right.
I think this is a great idea. A little hip and then build a
Yeah, berm. And then, cause I wanted to go into like a nice, just straight dirt jump. Like right here. I don't know where the lip would start, like here. I wanted like a decent sized lip. And here was that cool log that I was thinking of making a log ride on. And just to the right of it is a really nice open spot for a nice big booter jump. I would love to make about a 20-foot gap over here. So that of course will be for a future video in this series. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So we were doing more scouting further down, figuring out the whole line. It's kind of hard to show you guys how this line is going. I mean, with all the ferns and bushes growing on the ground, it's hard for even us to see how the terrain actually goes. But that's what this mountain's like in the summertime. It gets really overgrown. Here's a wintertime look on the terrain. You can obviously see it way better. And we've got lots of ideas on where to put berms and jumps. We're all pretty stoked on this project. It's fun just looking at the whole blank canvas that we have and imagining the best ways that we can take advantage of the terrain, how to make the most fun trail out of the land we've got. It's a fun challenge, and it all kind of merges into this big, beautiful open area. We could build some jumps here and there. So stay tuned for later on in our series to see how we're building all this up. All right, Alex is gonna give it a go. We're gonna have more speed coming in when we start higher, which is gonna be good. Yo, okay, what happened? So after these two rollers that Wesley's working on, Alex is gonna get started on a lip for this little hip jump. Since this is the beginning of the trail, we are starting off more tame. We're gonna ramp things up the further we go down the trail. Sweet. We've got this lip that has not been built yet. Coming into this landing here. Got a nice little roller and then into this right-hand berm. All right, so straight away into here is where we're gonna have a nice sweet dirt jump. So I'm gonna start clearing away. So let's get this started. Well, it's time now to start finishing off this first section of trail by building up this berm, which is gonna lead into a nice dirt jump. Berm is looking good. Alex did up a nice lip here. Gonna land. So I'm pretty glad everything's getting rained on. Everything's gonna get nice and wet. We'll pack it in super good and then we'll ride it. It's another day, the sun is out, all the boys are here. Time for a few finishing touches and then we gotta test it out.
It's a nice berm. I know.
Yes. Woo! Yo, that was sick. Nice roost. I love it.
This corner is so fun.
Oh, good. I was hoping so. You can just like pump down and just like, whoo, right?
He's like,
That's sick.
it's like straight and then there's just something to catch you.
Yeah.
Dude, so good.
Yeah, because I kind of wonder if like maybe we should dig it out a little bit deeper. Yeah, we don't want to have to pedal, like that's the idea, but it is a bit soft right now, like it'll harden up too. So far we're getting some roost on Boost and Roost. We have yet to build the boost though. Woo! Woo! I bottomed out on the landing. That was kind of weird. Oh! You do get quite a bit of speed coming into this berm, so we're gonna make it a little bit bigger by digging it down deeper and building it a little bit taller as well. Get a little bit more dug out. The boys really wanted to get a head start on that dirt jump right here, though we're gonna finish that up in next week's episode. All right, so here we go. We widen this a little bit. Excellent work, boys. So we're all pretty excited at what we're building so far. Everything's coming together really nicely, and we're gonna ride it a little bit more and see how it all flows. This berm should catch us even better this time around, but we also gotta be ready for the jump right after. You know, that lip does look like it comes up pretty quick, doesn't it? That's what I'm just worried about right now. Basically, we should figure out like how far is too far for the landing, like where should the landing at least be? Sometimes making slight adjustments to berms can make a noticeable difference. I'm a bit of a perfectionist myself, so I'm really trying to make it flow as smoothly as possible. That was good, it's sick. This is a bit of an awkward starting point, so... Okay. Woo! Yo! Right on. Try Wesley's bike. Whoa! Oh. Dude, you got like G's on that like first like 90-degree berm, don't you? Man, look at that. What did I do? That's so weird. I love how we can ride this on my hardtail, enduro bike, or downhill bike, and it's working for everything. Coming together, huh? Yeah. So I'm definitely thinking that lip comes up really quick, so I think we're gonna have to push it back, but like I said, we're gonna have to deal with that next time, so we won't worry about it today. Stay tuned next week though. Well, that was sick. I'm so stoked about today. All right, everyone, that will be it for our episode 1 of the local trail build here at Ledgeview. I'm gonna be having a whole bunch more videos in this whole series, so subscribe, stay tuned, it's gonna be sick. And obviously episode 2 is gonna start off on us doing up this jump. We're gonna make sure it's awesome. We might need to push it back a bit, we'll see. But otherwise, as I've showed you a little bit before, we're gonna be going way into these trees. We're gonna be having a super sick berm left, like a really sharp berm left. It's gonna be basically shark finning out, transferring over. It's gonna be awesome.